Rob.
Tony. And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. And today we're going to be going from rank 1 to legend. We are 3 wins away, so ideally we can just get those 3 wins. We win, and then we get to legend, and then I can stop freaking out because I always wait to the end of the month. Tony always yells at me, but it's just so, with school and work and all that good stuff, it's just so, it's such a grind. So you have to like save, you have to like pony up the energy to sit there for like a decent amount of hours and just keep grinding and grinding and grinding. So hopefully we'll be able to pull off some of these wins. I think keeping 1 bash is okay, just for the shifting shade. Going against priests is alright, but it's always kind of scary because their shifting shades can get, like, first of all, if they run Elise, it's really scary. Entomb is really good, and it's like an automatic going to take forever game. So it's just not one of those matchups we're really looking forward to. We're both rank 1, so maybe if he was legend, he would be like, you know what, I'm already legend, we'll go easy on this rank 1 guy. But because we're both rank 1, he's, you know, we're both honing in on that legend.
Welcome to the
Looks like he's playing the Zoth Priest due to the Curator on turn 2, which means we have to save our brawls for when he uses, of course, N'Zoth. I'm gonna save the coin for our Elise. We could have coined out our Pain, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna save it. And the coin will eventually turn into a legendary because that's basically where this game's gonna go. Thought steal 2 cards out of my deck. Shows me if you're playing an aggro deck. I mean, by turn 3 against a zoo, you're looking down at least 2 or 3 creatures, at least 3/2 or higher in value. It's pretty interesting how players, they just like, I don't know. It's like thought steal's good. Don't get me wrong. It's really good against warriors that are really slow. But like, let's say he goes against like a warlock or something, it's just not so good. There's 1 brawl, but we don't necessarily need it right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess we're going to bash this. And I suppose we can draw a card. We could have drawn a card before, but it wouldn't have mattered. We're bashing that card no matter what. Theoretically, he can make us overdraw here, but I doubt he will. Actually, yeah, he would have to do 2 pings, so you'd have to like Wild Pyromancer, Power Ward Shield, and then his attack. No, you'd have to attack his 1/1 into our Alkalite, and then Power Ward Shield his Wild Pyromancer. Then we would overdraw 1.
I must consider.
It's a pretty slow hand. We have 2 double execute, slam, double brawl. It's very, very passive. Very passive. Not the hand we're looking for. We're looking for like any creatures just to kind of keep pressure on him. Make him see, oh man, he got a War Axe out of our shifting shade. That's not good. I guess it's better than an Elise or something like that. Do we have 10 cards in our hand? No, we've got 9. We can put 1 more in here. He's gonna draw 1, perfectly okay with that. Unfortunately, Ravaging Ghoul will no longer kill this guy. A War Axe is really good for us. We're gonna kill his 1/2, and we're gonna use our armor up. Not too much besides that. We're gonna keep the Northshire Cleric alive because we want him to draw cards. We're 1 card ahead of him right now, due to the fact that we played Alkalite and drew 2 from that. So I actually might just play the Ravaging Ghoul just to damage the Cleric, just so he'll heal it. Definitely War Axe gonna go into the shade. Yeah, so we'll War Axe into the shade. I mean, yeah, we'll Ravaging Ghoul passive. Just to put 1 damage on the Cleric. So we don't want his Sylvanas dying on his side. Well, not Sylvanas, not like if he plays Bloodhoof, right, Karen. We want to definitely try to stop him from getting Karen. So we can like shield slam our Sylvanas, take his Karen. So when we brawl, like I don't really care if he has a Sylvanas, because when we brawl, the Sylvanas would just die and not take anything. But if he has Karen, then a creature will actually live beyond the brawl. Alright, so he got, by thought still he took Justicar. Again, not, I mean it's bad, but it's not horrible. Taskmaster's pretty good to grab. So we're going to slam this, draw a card, and then we're going to Taskmaster down this, and armor. Unfortunately, though, he can steal this with a Shadow Priest, but I guess our Soul Priest. But it would be better if he takes that instead of a Brave. That's why we can't play Brave in this matchup. Wow, he took the Elise out of a fucking Shifting Shade. God damn it. There's quite a few cards we don't want him to take. Hellscream, Elise, Golden Monkey, Brawl. Things like that. Things like that. Damn. It's gonna be a tough one. I know he's got at least Shadow Ward Death in his hand. And we're 15 to his 19. This is ouchie boo boos. It's gonna be a rough game. Like Sylvanas by herself seems okay, but unfortunately it's just gonna well, it's actually not that bad. But then we can't take his Karen if he plays it, or his Ysera. But we have so much CC in our hand that it's just not an option right now. Like, we have 2 Brawls, 2 Executes. We have to play our creatures. We can't, like, we're not gonna execute or anything he has. Plus he has 10 cards in his hand. He has to play something. Yeah, he can Shadow Ward. He can swing into this and Shadow Ward Death it. So he wastes 2 cards. But it ended up giving him a map. So theoretically, it's a 1-for-1. Sylvanas could have been used to again take like a Ysera or some other cards that he's playing if he's playing Control Priest. But hopefully we can just draw into our Justicar and or map soon. He stole our Gorehowl too. This guy stole a lot of good cards, guys. He stole a lot of good stuff. This is gonna be rough unless we draw Harrison here. That's not a Harrison, so I guess we'll shield block. We'll keep looking for Elise. There's a Rag. I guess we're just gonna weapon up and go face. What do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're not gonna draw an extra one. So this is fine. Yeah, we pretty much have to power cycle to Elise and try to get some really good legendaries and make it so he can't keep up with it based on what he's gotten from his steal so far. The Shadow Priest is what we basically expected him to do due to the fact that, you know, that's what they do. Alright, so we could just Rag, but then it could die. But why wouldn't it?
It's hammer time.
We could just slam this and force him to play a card. We're gonna do that. Again, we're not playing Bloodhoof because he can just steal it. And he has 10 cards in his hand, which means he has to play a card. So we can actually go ahead and then Ravaging Ghoul and execute whatever he brings out. Hopefully it's something big.
Just a pinch of
That's not bad. We actually don't even need to kill or use a execute on it. If we draw, that's not the card. The problem with playing Ghoul is he's just going to swing his weapon into it. But the problem is if we play Rag and Rag goes face, he just swings his creature in the Gorehowl into our Rag. Rip Rag. But using an execute on that, there's 11 cards left and we still haven't drawn into Elise. Do we go for the yellow Rag? Why not? We got to take chances this game. We're not going to win otherwise. He's got too much of a lead on us. Good job, Rag. Go kill a creature. Good job. He could be running Mind Control too. We were surprised earlier with, what was his name? Potato something? He Mind Controlled our Rag. Entombs the Rag. Okay. That's the first Entomb. We draw Justicar. That's pretty good. No Justicar. This is horrible, guys. The reason we're playing these cards this inefficiently is because we need to use our legendaries that are actually good, and then when we Elise, we hope for good ones. If we don't use our legendaries that are good now, and they turn into worse ones, that's like some anti-value shit. We also need to play cards out of our hand, and I'm not going to just waste the coin, because it is a legendary, as this legendary needs to deal with, and it has 4 attack, which means he's going to have to attack with his Gorehowl first, and then do something with it. So, he's just going to end up flash healing, so he's actually using cards, which is good. and he got the map already. So as he stole our release, and he got the golden monkey at the off the draw of the map. Let's shoot him over that. Well played. I mean, we have to hope to draw into the map, right? Like, there's no way around not trying to cycle into it. And I guess we play the Gorehowl, right? If you play the Bloodhoof, he's just gonna steal it. So we have to play the Gorehowl. But now he has the chance. He has the option to Harrison, which is not good. But he knows if he plays Monkey, we just Gorehowl it down. So he probably won't even play Monkey. There's still our Harrison in here. So we have 8 cards left. One of them is Harrison, one of them is Elise. How does he draw the monkey before me and it's actually my monkey? It's not even his monkey. It's my monkey. It's my monkey, man. How many cards do we have? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's True Heart. Nice.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament.
Resident Sleeper, boys. Too bad we're gonna hit fatigue way before him, which is bad. But we do, like, we had to try to power cycle into Elise. It was our only win condition of this game. If we hold on like we were doing, we would easily get outvalued by him. Granted, what he has now. Like, we play creatures, it dies to Gorehowl. We don't draw Harrison, then we die. So, do we see the monkey come down? I wouldn't be surprised. Soul Priest. The more cards he plays, and it's better for us because the worse his monkey becomes. All right, so he's gonna Shadow Priest Monkey, which means he has no more CC. But we just hope he got his legendaries are back, which is a stretch. So Gorehowl's gonna go into here. He still has his Gorehowl, which is an issue. So we can't really play any creatures, you see, until he uses said Gorehowl. Well, we do know we can Brave, but we just need to use our Gorehowl. So if we Shield Slam this, I think we need to Shield Slam these legendaries, because our Gorehowl can kill this Soul Priest, but the problem is this Soul Priest is a combined damage of 7. We know we're going to use this passive. The question is, do we Shield Slam that or not? I do not. Well, actually, if we Shield Slam it, we still have 2 Brawls and 2 Executes. But he has so many legendaries. He has 21 legendaries. Yeah, we're just gonna hold on to that. We're just gonna hold tight. How you say it, man? This is not how I expected my first game to go. Out of the 3 wins we needed. But we'll do our best, guys. We've been trying, man. We've been trying. We've got no coffee left. Rip in the fucking chat. Alright, so as long as he doesn't have, like, some Tyrians and, like, hopefully he got, like, Lore Walker shows. Give me all Lore Walker shows.
I wonder.
He could have got garbage. Who knows? It's a lot of cards. And we haven't even played our Elise yet. He does have, the rag. The rag that he took is no longer a rag. It's some random legendary. So it could not be. It could in fact be another rag, but we're gonna hope it's not a rag. Cho'Gall, no spells. Nice. So, okay. I can deal with a 7/7. I can deal. We can deal with such. Oh god, we overdrew Sagoth. Fuck my life. I didn't realize we had so many cards in our hand. Why didn't you guys tell me? We're playing horrible now. Alright, so if we play a creature that's bad, we overdrew one of our best legendaries our deck, that's bad too. We could have just coined and got a Sagoth and Sagoth. We could have killed both these cards and played the Goth, and the Goth doesn't die to the Gorehowl and trades with creatures and fuck ourselves. Alright, well, we know we have to play a creature. We actually don't have to play a creature, we can just Shield Slam this. This. We're just gonna casually wait for Harrison Jones, because eventually he'll come. Man, fuck, I should have counted my cards. For some reason I thought I had 9. Why would I have 9? Did I even play a card the turn that we didn't do anything? He had monkeyed, we had swung with our Gorehowl, and then we didn't play anything, right? Because we had the option to Shadow. Oh man, that's not good. Ysera, that's a good legendary. So I think we Taskmaster that, correct? Oh, there's our Harrison Jones. Thank you, Harrison, for finally making your appearance. Make sure we pick up the right fucking card. Taskmaster this. Casual Execute, and this is where we make our comeback, because we now have the ability to clear his cards and he does not. Depending on, like, maybe he has Deathwing, but he wouldn't use that now because that'd be terrible for him. So we're still somewhere in this. If we had Saigoth, we'd be in a much better position, but, you know, we all make mistakes, especially when you're, like, rank 1 and you're very, very close to Legend. You don't play at your top performance. You're kind of nervous. Your arms are weak. You hope that you eat some of your mom's spaghetti. And it's, wow, it's on the stove already. You got a Hellscream, that's pretty good. And you got Ysera Awakens. It seems like that is the main card that people are using against us right now. Okay, I mean, theoretically, we could just take the 10 damage. That doesn't feel that pleasant, but it does save us cards, and cards are what we need to save right now.
It's hammer time.
So. And then next turn we can Ravage and Ghoul, and we actually have 10 damage. Jesus Christ, Elise, where the fuck's... There's 2 cards left in our deck. One of them's Elise. This is not good. But there's still a chance we win. Because we still have Execute, we still have Revenge, we still have a Gorhow. We just need to... So every legendary he's played so far has been top tier besides Cho'Gall. He played Cho'Gall, which isn't great, but it's still a 7/7. He got Hellscream and Ysera. So, I mean, I know he's got to have some shitty legendaries in there somewhere. And the sad part is, if he would have never taken our Elise, this would have never happened. Varian Rin. Okay, that's pretty good. Varian's one of those guys that, you know, pretty bad for another Hellscream. Okay. And, okay, so it looks like we're definitely going to be, how you say, brawling. There's our Elise. Okay, so we've made contact with Elise here. So theoretically, we're just going to go face, and then we're going to brawl this out. He's thinning his deck, but he still has 5 more cards. Yeah. This is fantastic. We have a 50% chance to draw the Golden Monkey.
Are you monkeying ASAP?
I'm monkeying ASAP, son. We're gonna kill whatever he brings in. I'm not gonna. I don't want him to play anything. I mean, Varian, I guess, would be okay, but he's gotten some really good legendaries. The Black Knight, of course. How could I have been so silly? All right, this has 4. This has 5, which means we can Ravage and Ghoul that. All right, there's the map. The map. I got the map. Who's got the map? We've got the. Fuck, man.
Get back.
Still have Execute in our hand.
Necessary Revenge.
That's literally the last card. That's what I'm talking about.
He has so many more legendaries.
I know he has so many more legendaries. We need to outvalue him with all Tyrians. Simple as that. We need Tyrion, Hellscream, Ysera. Oh, Captain Greenskin. His first non-fantastic double Greenskin. All right, we're coming back. This is the comeback, boys. All right. So.
Coin of prep concede.
Get back.
The problem is we go monkey. We no longer can deal with whatever he plays. Unless I get Deathwing. If so, we still have Execute if he plays something big next turn. So we could theoretically swing with our weapon, Execute, then monkey. But then we lose out on 6 damage. But we're taking fatigue damage. We need to hold on to what we've got.
Hold on
to what we've got. Play a big creature. Oh, fuck, I killed both of the guys. But then we can kill that with our weapon. Yeah, that was, oh, never mind. Fuck. I mean, theoretically, yes, our plan did work out. We can execute that. But that's not alright, so we need Malorn. So Malorn and a nub. We got another Elise.
Do you have the artifact?
We got 2 more. Yeah, does this, if you're holding a dragon, this is, I mean, it's sort of a dragon, a 2-headed dog, but not exactly a dragon. So this game has been only 20 minutes. So again, we can still Malorn and a nub, and we win. I'm telling you, if we get a Malorn and a nub, we have a chance to win.
That'd be insane.
That's a card. That's pretty powerful. Okay. Time to remap. And now we get another 6/6. Nice. Now we're gonna place at 6/6. And we're gonna get Malorn and a nub. Millhouse Manastorm, not exactly the most valuable card we could have gotten. But it is a card.
Instead of cards.
Haven't lost yet, boys.
If you somehow win this one, you are a god.
I don't think we're winning this one, but we can try. Well, it depends out like how he heals, because if he swings into here, heals face, doesn't kill a creature, we can Gruul trade. Gruul can maybe live. If Gruul lives.
You have you have leaf on the board, technically.
I mean, he's gonna kill. This is 6/6.
Insane.
I'm just saying. If this was like Alakir the Windlord or Deathwing, we would have a chance because Deathwing can go face, and he only has one card left. If we were to fit, I think I drew too much, but we were searching for. Did he just heal up to 30? That's pretty sick.
I don't think
Victories are looking a little sketchier as we move along, but you know what? Keep going, boys.
Here it comes.
Get back.
We make this trade because his can't kill this.
Red black.
If he can't kill Gruul, we can win.
Another ice howl.
Gruul gets +1/+1 every turn, and we've got a 1/1 Gorehowl on our side.
Wow.
This guy's turns have been taking forever too. It kind of sucks. If we wouldn't have milled the Sagoth, that might have been a different story. But we
This guy's game.
This guy's
It's been insane.
It's been pretty good. Dude, just play your cards, man. Like, got some bananas. Okay. You can give him 2 bananas. But you cannot kill what is undead. Alright, you killed it. Well, this doesn't feel very nice. Because now if we swing into here, this monkey kills that. Just go face.
Well played.
Well played.
How do we do this? So if we swing into this, it's at 4 HP. If we swing into this, it's at... Oh, man. So we can just hope that he just doesn't play any more creatures. He could get he also could get disconnected. We never know. I would hate to see him get DDoSed. Oh, Rag the Light Lord. Alright, your legendaries were OP, man. You got me. I don't think he had 2 bad legendaries and that was it. He had 2 green skins. But at the time, those actually looked pretty good because he had Gorehowl. Imagine that. Actually, we're gonna wait because I do not want to queue into another. We played. This is our 3rd priest in a row. Considering our last 2 games were priests as well. You didn't get to see those, but they were definitely priests. So we're just gonna casually wait here a second or 2, and we'll talk about airline food. So, what's the deal? Yo, you giving me that computer? Who the fuck are you? You just got a random text from a random number going, yo, is you really giving me that computer? I think you've got the wrong number. 25 minutes in. Alright, so we have to win 4 games in a row now. Good shit. I feel like we could have played that priest game better, but... Can we just play like a Zoo Warlock and win? Yes, we got paired up with a Warlock. Yes! Reno Lock. Alright, so we got Revenge, War Axe. I like both of these cards. We're gonna actually we get rid of Revenge, but we're gonna keep it because if we have a really bad start and he gets a good start, he kept 1 card in his hand. We got at least 2. So if he's playing the Reno Lock, we have good cards. But hopefully he's just playing with Zoo because Zoo is pretty straightforward. Alright, he's playing Zoo. Alright, it's straightforward. Coin into Void Caller or another Flame Imp.
Get it out.
Alright, Possessed Villager. I'm okay with this. Alright, so we're gonna War Axe. This matchup goes a lot faster, which I like as well. I'd much rather lose in 5 minutes and play a decent amount of games than play a 45-minute game and lose. Because in that 45-minute span, we could have played like 3 games, won 2, lost 1. Yeah. Taskmaster's pretty solid here, so we're gonna kill this, and then we'll just hit this with the Taskmaster, and it'll pop out another dude. So the reason I have Taskmasters instead of Blood of Icar is that reason right there. So like, let's say you hit something and it doesn't, like Blood of Icar says if it doesn't kill it, it summons a 2/2, but this is automatically a 2/2. And like, it goes well with cards that like, if you need to push 2 more damage. So it's like an abusive Sergeant, essentially, and it's a 2/2. It does cost 1 more mana, but it's just, I think, a little bit more efficient in the Control Warrior. You know, granted, we could play other renditions of Warrior and it might be good, but I found in this particular Warrior deck, I like the Cruel Taskmasters. But, you know, it's personal opinion there. The fact that he's ranked 2 and he's playing the Zoo, obviously he knows what he's doing. He also has the same card back as us. He's got the Rainbow card back, which is quite impressive. It is not a card back you see very often here. Alright, I actually really thoroughly enjoy 100% this Ravaging Ghoul. Like, this is going to be one devastating Ravaging Ghoul. It's like, how are you doing? Clear your board. Now, if he Google add Octopops, we still have Revenge, so that's good too. But this deck does work against Zoo most of the time. If you do not draw a good... If your hand starts off with like Hellscream, Rag, Sylvanas, Trueheart, and Harrison against the Zoo deck, obviously things aren't probably going in your direction. But 90% of the time, you know, things go normal, kind of sometimes. Alright, so we're at 17 HP. He has this dude out. If we armor up Shield Slam, that's only 2 damage. So
I have an axe.
I think we just go face.
Get back.
We still have 19 health, and this has only 5 attack, and this has 6 HP. So it's going to take more than what he has. And he also discarded Dark Peddler and the other Doom Guard. So he's going to have to abusive or do something to like, get through this.
My shield.
Defender, okay. So he's going to get through it, but it also buys us a little bit of time with the armor. Okay, so Ravaging Ghoul makes it 5, armor up is 4, but we can still Revenge. So if we Revenge, 5, Ravaging Ghoul, 4, Shield Block, Armor, Swing, and then Swing, we clear his board. Or we could casually just Brawl and just hope. No, we'll save Brawl. But we're using so much. We could just swing Harrison, but then it leaves a 4/3 on the board. Alright, we're gonna go with the original game plan. This is 5. Oh, we don't have enough mana to do that. Whoopsie daisies.
Get back.
Well, that did not work out according to plan. We should have just brawled. That was my bad. Thought we had 1 more mana. Brawl was the play. That was horrible. Yeah, we could have saved Revenge there. We literally just used Revenge for no reason. Rank 1 plays. I think we might need a... Oh, no. Maybe saving Brawl was decent here. Power Overwhelming to kill the 3/3. That's pretty desperate. Gorehowl is really nice. Kill off this 2/5. If you Google add Octopops, we Brawl. We draw into Hellscream, we basically win. No, this is gonna be rough. I think we might have to Brawl this. Not exactly the card we wanted to live. But I think even though our misplay was pretty bad, I think we might still win this. This is 5, this is 2, this is 5. We draw into, if he taps and we draw into any ability to deal damage to our Brave, we actually have lethal. Even power overwhelming is not enough. Councilman, okie dokie. Councilman dies to our weapon. Alright, so this actually makes it live because we'd have to swing into this first. Slither is really sick. I guess we could kill off the 1/1. Did I call him the yeah, it's okay to call him the Slither. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get past that. That's too big of a wall. Alright, back to 3 wins away. We're at... See, that game was in 6 minutes. Ish. See, we just play 3 of those. 25 minutes on top of our 31 minutes. It's 55 minutes. We hit Legend. Play against another Priest. Not so much, boys. Not so much. Yeah, Priest and another Warrior. Priest and Warrior are really long. Paladin will also be pretty long if he runs N'Zoth. But we actually haven't played a N'Zoth Paladin in a long time. Rogue's pretty brutal. We need to have a good hand against Rogue. This is not that good hand against Rogue. I think we're going to get rid of everything. Yeah, we're getting rid of everything. We need War Axes, we need Slams, we need Bashes. True Heart's even pretty good. Alright, True Heart's pretty good. Because if we basically can live through their like huge obnoxious bursts of damage, we can we'll make it through. But if we can't, we lose. On turn 2, we might coin into the Alkalite, and then turn 3 Ravaging Ghoul, but we'll see what happens. Huckster, turn 2. Tells me he's playing Death Rattle Rogue. We drew in the War Axe, which means we're going to swing into that. So hopefully the Huckster does not give him, again, Varian Rin, and we've added Gorehowl to that list, and Hellscream. Those are 3 cards that we do not want Warriors to or Rogues to obtain from our class. Not the best thing that could happen here. Alright, so next turn looks like Alkalite of Pain. Okie dokie. So Alkalite of Pain, and then the following turn, depending on what he plays, we can actually Taskmaster our Pain, and then our Pain will have 3 attack, and we can actually trade up with something, depending on what he plays. Always Tomb Pillager. Always the Pillager. So because he played Pillager, there's quite a few things we could do. We could Ravaging Ghoul, attack with our weapon, or we could Taskmaster it and attack with our weapon. I like Ravaging Ghoul a little bit more, just because we get to draw, and it summons a 3/3. And then next turn, on turn 5, we can coin out the True Heart. But it looks like he's playing Death Rattle Rogue, because I mean, he actually still could be playing Miracle Rogue, to be honest, because Journey from Below is a card that some Miracle Rogue players play. Alright, so Blood Mage, still don't really know. Fan of Knives for 2, okay. So Taskmastering that looks like a decent play, but coining into True Heart's even better.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
I'm not really sure though, because he can backstab our Justicar now, and it'll actually kill it. But then next turn we just double Taskmaster, and we armor up, or tank up. We'll see what happens. Like, Taskmastering last turn seems like it just does not feel to be really that great. Can you take this? It's Mark. And just tell him that we're coming, or whatever the guy's name is, Mike, and just tell him that we're going to come on Tuesday and we'll have his 15K. Oh, also, the Road to Legend from 2 to 1, I had made a misplay. Okay, Warp Strike, that's fine. So I had made a misplay at the end when I actually had lethal, and I had missed it. So sorry about that, guys. For some reason, it was bad. So we can actually, this was really nice. So we can Taskmaster. I mean, theoretically, we could just ask Matt, but it'll just tell him Tuesday, probably in the morning-ish, around noon. We can Revenge, execute passive, or we can Taskmaster, execute, don't armor up. Or we could Ravaging Ghoul, Ravaging Ghoul, what am I doing? Ravaging Ghoul, execute, save Taskmasters, and then just armor up, or tank up. Tank up as many times as we can. The fact that he still hasn't like showed if he's playing Miracle or not. Every card he's played can be found in Miracle. But the fact that we got this tank up is really nice. Alright, so he is playing Miracle. Okay. So as long as he doesn't draw Conceal here, we can still kill this Gadget's End. And it doesn't look like he has it. This is good. This is good. As much armor as we can, boys. Keep the armor rolling. This is so good. Oh my goodness gracious, what'd he say? He says down?
Yeah, makes me sad.
Why, was he sprightly?
Ha, this guy's toast.
Like, I start chemotherapy
Ha,
Monday.
Oh,
this guy's toast.
did he tell the difference between me and you or no? Okay. Yeah, poor guy, man.
Guys, we're not selling drugs. That's not what the 15K for is. So just so you know, it sounded really sketchy at first.
But are we? Just kidding. No, of course not. Kappa.
It's 15. You're gonna come up with a 15K Tuesday.
I guess looking at it, it sounds pretty bad.
You guys are fucking like we're trafficking large amounts of cocaine.
What? Trafficking large amounts of cocaine? I never said this.
We'll beat it with a 15K.
Do we just Hellscream into that, or do we Taskmaster weapon into this? I mean, we're at pretty high HP. Hellscream seems pretty good, and it forces them to have to use... Oh, we can also play Elise, but Hellscream, how you doing? You know, we're gonna Hellscream. We're gonna force him to have to deal with this. He's also gonna have to use some of his his CC to deal with Hellscream, which means less goes to our face, which is good. Which is good.
Thank you.
Okay, another one of these. Zap. Evis. Okay, that's less face damage to us if he's playing Malagos. Malagos again would be a lot right now. We could play Rag and hopefully it hits the 5-4, but we're not going to play Risky Dingo like that. There's no point. We're going to save Shield Slam if he does run Malagos. We're just going to do some of this shit right here. Just going to keep tanking up, boys. Tanking up. And then we should be 2 games away from it after this. Shut up, computer. I hear you. You're just like, I know you're working hard. Or are you hardly working? 30 damage. N'Zoth. Wow. Okay. So he's playing N'Zoth Miracle. We've drawn into no brawls either. Shadow Strike. It's gonna be rough. If we draw into brawl though, we haven't used any. No brawl. We have no draw mechanic either. So how much damage? He has 15, 17, 18. He has 23 damage. It's pretty good. Revenge doesn't deal a whole lot.
Maybe... No.
Alright, Rag. Kill a 5-4. Good job. Man, if we had Brawl there, the game was so over, but we just haven't been fortunate enough to draw into that sweet Brawl. We also did not want him shadow stepping back the N'Zoth if he runs that version of the deck, if that exists. Saps the Rag. Okay. Hold the door. Hold the door. Alright, hopefully we draw into Brawl. Would be greatly appreciated. Another shield. Well. Alright, Rag. Kill off another 5-4. Kill a 5-4, please. Don't go face, don't go face, don't go face. Kill the Zerdrake. Perfectly okay with that. Killed something. As long as he didn't kill the Blood Mage and didn't go face, we still have some sort of maybe could possibly win this. But, you know, not drawing a Brawl is pretty devastating. It's hurting me right now. Also, if you can't kill the Rag, oh man, this 1/1 Twilight Summoner is going to be annoying. Oh man, the Alpha, okay. So how do we want to deal with this guy? I suppose. Oh my goodness gracious. Golden monkey, no. Draw me brawl. Yes. We got the brawl. Alright, so best case scenario, Rag wins. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Rag just won.
Out of how many cards?
Incredible.
He had an entire field. We can theoretically kill his 5/5 too. Because we could revenge passive. No, yeah, we could. No, we're not going to do that. Alright, Rag hit the 5/5 in my dreams of a. Oh my fucking god. If I was this rogue right now, I would quit Hearthstone. This would be the end. This would be the end of my Hearthstone career if I was this rogue. Saps the Rag. Again. Oh my fucking god, bro. I'm so sorry. Rag comes once again to say hello. Rag killed a 3/3. I command you. Wrong target, but it's okay. So again, he's played. This is his 4th Undercity Huckster. Oh my god, guys. That RNG is absolutely insane.
So 1 out of 8 anyone.
1 out of he had to at least have like 5 or 6 cards. He should have won. He should have won this game. Actually, no, he shouldn't have, because we had N'Zoth. We should have. Please don't have execute. We should have had a brawl to combat his N'Zoth. It was only fair. Hold the door. This is insane sauce, boys and girls. All right, so give me something good. Not gonna play that card right now. We can just casually just keep ragging him down. Kill a 3/3 Rag. Rag, you're not listening now. Rag, you can't go off and do your own thing right now. This is your time to listen to me, and you will be the victor.
Has he used any burn yet?
He has used he's used an Abyss, he's used quite a few cards, but as long as we keep holding the door with the tank up, it's a good chance.
He needs Sagoth.
We need Sagoth. Where's the Goth at? He took 5 more damage from here. I don't know if we Hellscream or not. Rag is going down. Rag is taking a fall off his mighty fiery stand of goodness. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh man.
Because he had 2 saps up in this.
Alright.
I have no time for games.
Things are still looking good. Again, we do not monkey until we need removal. In case he plays his 2nd N'Zoth somehow, somewhere. We have to combat these sort of things. We have to be ready, on our toes. He does 4 damage, we tank up for 4 damage. We have equilibrium, we have stabilized, Tony. Harrison fucking Jones. We're going to the, got ourselves some treasure at that team museum. There's Sagoth. We could have gone face there, but again, we're playing this safe, super safe, because we don't know when he's gonna Leroy double cold blood conceal. These things happen.
It's true.
It is very true. Auctioneer. See, this is the opportunity he had. Big things popping, little things stopping. Oh my fucking god, man. He has so many coins in his hand too. Just keep drawing. Just kill yourself.
So many wonderful toys.
Don't actually kill yourself, but like legitly through the game, draw enough cards to kill yourself. But again, 3 coins. It's a lot. I don't know. He's being hip, he's being hot, he's being now. So, if he doesn't kill Sylvanas, we would just attack his Actionaire.
How many coins does this dude have?
Dude, I've killed so many Tomb Pillagers, man.
Why does he have so many? Oh, he didn't prep points.
Wow. Oh, man.
Well played.
Holy moly mackerel. 2 games, boys. We are reaching, we are honing in. This is where the intensity starts. Can we get some brain power in the chat? Brain power in the chat. Again, guys, when I say brain power in the chat, we're not actually streaming. people get very confused about this. Any new, when I say comments in the chat, again, I'm not talking, oh man, we're going against a Whalefin. He's a pretty powerful Pokemon. Rob, you are salty as fuck, my friend. I stay salty, man. Alright, we're going to keep the Warshack, because he could be playing Pirates. We're going against a 3,394 Legend player. Alright, yeah. Okay. So, Kyle, yes, I stay salty. Park Lee, okay, so he's playing, he's either Pirate Warrior, or he's playing Dragon Warrior. I have a feeling he's, we've seen Dragon Warrior earlier today, and this might be some more Dragon Warrior. Life Coach's deck that he played to Legend not too long ago. It actually could be Pirates, but I have a feeling, I don't know, we'll see. His name's Whalefin, so anything can go, right? What the fuck? Night Flame Juggler. So this guy's playing a very face-oriented deck. Very face. No. He's playing Flame Juggler in his Warrior deck. Alright. Park Lee, I looked at the deck list and saw you're playing one Enter the Coliseum. I was so happy. Yeah, everybody's got to go to the Coliseum, man. They got to see what's there. Alright, so he's playing Pirates. This is good. I couldn't ask for better. So he actually can go ahead and, oh my gosh, this is so good for us. Oh my god, as long as he doesn't get Hunter, or this is perfectly okay. I think we're going to win this game. We actually should have Taskmastered first, but I think this is fine. Because I don't think our plan would have changed. Like, this is too good of a start. When the fucking, the Control Warrior has more cards and more cards in hand, cards on field, and a better weapon than you on turn 4. Feels bad, man. I don't know. No one expects Taskmasters anymore. Like, every Warrior stopped playing it, but it's a Taskmaster, man. He's good. There's nothing bad about the Master. Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't say taxes, but I would say the task. Not taxes, Tony. I believe taxes. Pretty good. I like taxes. I'm Jewish. We don't have a play here. We're not just going to play the Ravaging Ghoul for no reason. Next turn, Sylvanas or Trueheart. Please don't ever show me that again. Alright, so we're definitely going to Trueheart here. It's going to be risky, guys. This Arcane Reaper is huge. Like, using Trueheart there, like, we're taking at least 6 damage this turn with this passive, and we know his deck is all going face, and we have no taunts out. So if I had the option to play a taunt and just normally tank up, I would have done that, because we didn't get to tank up last turn anyway. So we're taking 10 damage now. We're taking 12 damage now. We're taking, no, just 11. Okay. It's a lot of damage now. It's a lot right now. Alright, well hopefully he can't do that sort of burst damage in one turn. How much damage do we have going into next turn? We've got Rag, so this would be 14. We have lethal next turn if he doesn't kill us now. Alright, we win. Oh my god. Alright, so let's recalibrate the damage. It's 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes. Oh my god. One game, boys. One game. One opportunity. Alright, we're gonna save this real quickly. Hopefully it's not like last season where we won one, we lost one, we won one, we lost one. This is final boss right now. Tony, would you like to come help?
Magni versus
My heart's a pounding. We hyping in the chat. Brain power.
A Warlock. Please be another zoo. I like that. I like that mulligan.
I like this as well. We get a war.
We're good.
If this is Zoo, I think we're gonna be all right.
We gonna be alright.
Please, please be Zoo. Play turn 1. Yes. Tony, hype in the fucking chat, boys. We made it.
Coin War X?
We yes, definitely Coin War X. I stay Coin War X.
No, I'm not gonna really say many plays because
Do not
Control
say-
Warrior's your thing. I'm here for moral support.
Yeah, Tony, please. Moral support, man. What the fuck are you walking away from? Don't fuck up the green screen. We on a mission. Legend is here, boys.
Oh yeah, play more shit.
Well, I really don't
No,
want him.
no, don't play
Actually,
anything.
yeah, theoretically, we don't want him to play anything. But if he, if he has to play stuff,
Save that for Councilman.
we're just gonna hold tight. I wish we would have had a turn 2 play, but this deck, it's very slow. It's Control Warrior, so
Getting armor is kind of a good turn 2 play.
okay, sure. All right, draw us into another War Axe. All right. Not looking good. They actually set him up for a really good defender of Argus. That could have been a mistake.
Solid point.
My
God damn
shield
it.
for Argus.
Yep.
God damn it. Because I was thinking of Ravaging Ghoul, but
Yeah.
I mean, he would have had to have defender there.
So many choices.
This is not good.
Back to work.
Oh man, sorry we're being silent, guys. I just don't want to lose because that was literally a game losing. That wasn't game losing, but it wasn't a good play we should have made. Like, knowing that he had defender is a hard kind of call there, but it's something that you always should expect. So the problem with Ravaging Ghoul in this situation is really it's not going to kill anything. It's just going to make another problem, but it's also going to kill this 2/1. Execute's pretty good here, but the problem with Execute is if he plays like Doomguard or something like that, it really.
We do have shield slings as well.
Okay, we're just gonna execute that. Oh man. Wouldn't have Ravaging Gold until he googly-eyed Octopops, but we don't have an
You
option.
can still Councilman and Googly Eye.
Good. Knife Juggler, googly-eyed.
Why do you call
Hopefully it doesn't ping. It does. Alright, so it looks like shield block, bash this. Look for a brawl. So, still alright. Haven't stabilized quite yet. Councilman, we can definitely deal with that. Peddler, we'll see what he picks. If he plays it down right away, then we'll know it's not like a power overwhelming or something.
It was a pretty quick pick. It's probably Theo.
That was pretty fast. Alright, still doing alright, but he's beating me in card advantage, that's for sure.
He's a Warlock. He's supposed to.
I mean, not
Get in there and fight, maggot.
100% of the time. We still have 2 Revenges in the deck. We've used both ghouls. Looks like we're gonna have to rag next turn. Oh my fucking god.
Brawl?
Yeah, I don't know about Brawl. That's good. So rag kills the Direwolf or the 3/5, as long as it just doesn't go face. Oh, fucking sick, bro. Fucking sick.
Hell fucking yeah.
We've got this next turn. This is
That's
huge.
good.
The Slither is huge. Just gonna go face. That's not good. Alright, so we're looking for revenge now. That's not revenge. Alright. Rag hit like a Direwolf. That's not good. It's gonna be pretty easy for him to get past that.
He needs one PO and just one tentacle.
Yeah. Because he basically just,
Yep,
POs
there
this
it
and he
is.
just makes trades. Yeah, this game is not... That Defender of Arceus turn was not good. But we can still draw into... Nah, I don't know how much damage we're going to take. Oh, God.
So much damage.
We need that revenge, man. Oh, God. We lose. We're at 1 HP. Revenge. Gorehowl's not gonna do it. Gorehowl's not.
I have an axe.
Do you have the artifact?
Yeah. So basically, this needs to die. We lost. No.
Well played.
Oh man. All right. Queuing up again, man. Why? Get DC'd. Swing. Swing. And then, there it is.
Oh, he's gonna BM.
Nah. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, yeah. I think we could have played that better, though. We lost to D-Mega. It was definitely probably Argus play, but I mean, it set it up for a really nice Ravaging Ghoul. Like, oh man, that was bad. Maybe we can queue up into him again and do well. Same guy, and he's rank 1 now. Same guy. All right, I think we're gonna keep Brawl. Let's add him and let him know he was our final boss. Double Brawl in opening hand. Feels bad.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
That's really good for us. We can Taskmaster that.
Back to work.
He probably won't add me. He's probably like, oh, this kid's gonna then spectate me from his other account or something. And I was just gonna say you're my final boss on Smiley Face.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Horse Rider. It's pretty good. We have a 4-drop now, so there's something next turn. Final boss is Zoo and we lost. Ripperoonies. There's there's revenge. Do we just bash this or do we Elise? We just Elise, right? We don't need to kill that right now. Because we want him to googly eyed Octopops, right? So he googly eyed Octopops, he goes face to revenge. Okay, Dire Wolf. Wow, he actually can trade into it now if he wants. Actually, he's just gonna go face. True. True.
It's hammer time.
Get back!
Do we kill the wolf or the knife juggler?
back.
Knife juggler, right? Has too much value associated with it.
Job done.
The reason we didn't re-equip the war axe because we couldn't attack with it right away anyway. Double in. If we would have gone face, I would have brawled. We have 2 brawls, so we're going to use one. It's a good card to live. 2 for 1s, 2 for 1s.
My
We're all done
seal
3
for
1-drops. Feels bad. But not really.
I mean,
Is that a war action range now? That's pretty good.
yeah. We drew into slam though. Nice.
Swing's pretty good.
It's hammer time.
Hellscream is going to be a card that he's going to be pretty difficult for him to get rid of unless he has another taunt this turn or something like that. Because once that comes down, it's rough. I tried to add him and let him know he was our final boss, but of course not. He's too cool to be. All right, he's going to get pretty upset.
Oh yeah. Epic death music from like a sad action movie. It's like, you know, when there's like no battle sound, it's just music.
I mean, this is how the match should have went last time, but we just didn't draw into what we... I mean, we had a decent starting hand, but I'm telling you, that Defender of Argus play was huge, guys. You don't realize how big that was. It's spiraled out of control. Alright, so Hellscream, and we kill the Dire Wolf. And we have lethal next turn. Gorehowl, Bash, Hellscream face. Take that rank 1 away from you, you zoo player. And then we're back to final bossing. So right now he has the choice to Leroy Jenkins and kill our Hellscream. Oh, now you're in reach without Bash.
My shield.
Oh, Defender, that's not gonna stop you. Actually, it is. Actually,
I mean, stops
yes,
you from lethal.
Yeah, it stops me from lethal. You're right. Powerful Crazed Alchemist, make that a 5. Now it can just get bashed down, so you actually gave me lethal that way.
Yep.
Well played.
Well played.
Tried to add you, man.
Ripperoni. Alright, again, cue into him again.
We're now in an hour, and we are back at the final boss once again. We saved at the we're playing Pokemon. We saved right before we got to like Articuno. You know what I'm talking about. So like if you didn't catch them, you can just turn it off and turn it on real quick. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Playing a mage. If this guy's playing Freeze Mage, which in fact he could be, we're gonna do pretty well. So we're gonna get rid of everything here. Smiley Boy, 2300 legend player, which means if we beat Smiley Boy, we will be at least 2300. Theoretically.
Not Mana Worm.
Mana Worm tells me he definitely will not be Freeze Mage.
Nothing tells us nothing, so.
Oh man.
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright, definitely not Freeze Mage.
Yeah,
Tempo Mage, still not the worst matchup, but it's not a good matchup.
just hope he's had a shit start.
I mean, that's not a bad start.
No.
And the fact that it's golden.
But no turn 1 is usually pretty good. No Mana Worm is usually pretty good.
True.
But I mean, we could take care of it.
Slow turn 2, which means I'm coining into Brave. Final boss, boys. Please make my day easy so we can start doing deck guides and I can stop freaking out. Fireball. Elemental. Okay, so we're just gonna slam execute that. Actually, we're just gonna Taskmaster execute that. We actually could have Taskmastered this and attacked into it, but this is fine.
He won't have a lot of huge targets back.
We actually could have Ravaging Gould. It's 1 for 5. That might have been a little bit better, but this is okay too. No, because that brings it down to 1. But then he's gonna want to ping that off and not play a 6-drop.
Yeah.
So I think this is fair. We're playing fairly aggressive. We were playing Tempo Warrior right now, boys.
It would. He actually probably thinks it's Temple Warrior.
We just have to be careful of Flame Strike next turn.
Yep.
So if he pings the 5/5 and does nothing else. Okay, so he does not have Flame Strike. I like Slam. See what happens. Another Slam. And then can't Slam and then Bash. I was thinking I would attack and then play this Brave.
I don't mind that.
I have an axe.
It makes a Flame Strike okay, but
Yeah.
then he still is giving you an enraged creature.
This is going to be big. This Mr. Slither is going to be big.
Yeah, getting around.
He has so many cards in his hands, though.
This has been a slow-ass tempo.
What are you talking about? We just had a really aggressive start. Blizzard? Intellect. This is good. Now we just bash this. Oh my gosh. Please. Okay, is that all? Is that it? Oh man. Alright, so what do I see? I see Slam, Bash, Revenge. Do you see something better?
Wait, slam on what?
Slam this.
So many
I know.
choices.
Well, we bash the 2/4, we hit this, and then yeah. So we slam this first.
And
Bash
Ragnaros
this.
for that turn.
We revenge. Then we swing. And now we're pushing lethal next turn,
Oh, especially with Rag.
especially with Rag. Dude, when
Final boss?
when fucking Control Warrior turns into Tempo Warrior.
I serve the fire.
It's very tempo-y.
Let's make magic.
Uh-oh. What does he got? Frostbolts and Arcane Missiles? Just a field of shit? Is that game? Did we just win? Was this the fucking final boss? I mean, we played this incredibly well, in my opinion.
Oh,
Arcane Missiles will
Oh.
slow the...
oh, oh.
Frostbolt, okay. And then Arcane Blast. Okay. Now we brawl.
Oh, yeah.
Do we shield slam that?
I
I don't think so.
Well,
Well,
wait for like. Are they still playing Archmage? Of course they're playing Archmage. Archmage is so good.
let's see what he has this turn.
You want it? I got it.
Okay. Feel like it was bad to slam that.
Let's make magic.
Alright, so Slither does not stop his field. Rag, we stand a chance if we play Rag. It's Slither or Rag?
Slither does stop. You'd have to swing both creatures in.
But Rag has a chance to kill one of these guys, and then he doesn't have a way to deal with it. I think Rag is better. Because Rag has a chance to... If it kills either one of these, he's going to have to waste a spell to get rid of it. Unless it does that. That's not good.
Negative.
Alright, so weapon.
Borax, Bash.
Borax, Bash, Gore, Howl, Hell Scream. Okay. Alright, so we're taking 9.
Oh boy. Revenge? Revenge would be okay.
Gore, Howl.
Hammer time.
Final boss defeated.
Feels good, man. We made it.
Oh, we are legendary.
Fucking legendary,
Oh,
boys.
oh.
23. So we're 2 below him.
Hey, Lamau.
Alright, let's hear here it goes, online. And here comes the good jobs. Maybe. If anybody cares, probably not. But we'll wait a second and we'll post this as a screenshot real quick so we can get some hype in the chat.
It's pretty exciting.
It is. Grats! There's our first grats. That's what I'm talking about.
Tai.
Tai.
That was
Okay.
Fuseman.
That was Shadow Flame. That's not Fuseman.
No, I'm looking at.
Oh, gotcha. Anyway, guys, we made it to Legends, so it's time to do some deck guides. We've got all weekend to do it. Just kidding. I've got to write a 10K report, which is a 15-page paper, but I'll try to play as much as I can in between without killing myself. As always, guys, I'm Warshack,
I'm Tony.
and happy whatever the hell day it is.